Hey, what's up? Hello, my name is Emma and today I am filming a week in my life vlog. So if you do not know, I am currently getting my master's in clinical mental health counseling and I am in the last year of my program. I am taking 3 classes this semester which are all digital due to the pandemic, and I am also starting at my new internship site that I will be at until May. At my internship, I am working as a graduate counseling intern and I have a whole roster of my very own clients that I meet with and see every week. It is Monday, so I am heading out to my internship bright and early this morning, and I work 10 to 2 today. So I'm just gonna take you guys along with me as I'm still in this adjusting period of getting used to my new schedule, balancing school and internship and YouTube and social life and mental health, and we're just gonna do all the things. Ooh, I should go make my cup of tea because I need to leave. So I'm gonna throw together a cup of tea really quick and head on out to my morning drive. Before we jump into the vlog, I would like to give a big thank you to today's video sponsor, which is Book of the Month. Book of the Month is a subscription service that allows you to choose from one of 5 different new book releases and have one shipped directly to your door. Their selections always have a wide range of books, from historical fiction to contemporary, romance, mystery, thrillers, and science fiction and fantasy. I feel they've always been really dedicated to highlighting debut authors, women authors, and increasingly diversifying the authors of color included in their books, and they often get new book releases that you can get through Book of the Month before they're officially out. They have some awesome books to choose from in their October selections, but my absolute favorite has to be The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. It follows a young woman who makes a deal with a demon for freedom so that she can be immortal and never die, but the catch is that every person she meets will forget her as soon as she leaves their eyesight. A book I'm super interested in reading is Ties That Tether by Jane Igaro. It follows a Nigerian woman who comes from a family that has put a lot of pressure on her to preserve her culture, and she is grappling with that while falling in love for the first time with a person her family would not approve of. We also have Magic Lessons by Alice Hoffman. This is the prequel to a novel called Practical Magic, which I have heard a lot about, and this one takes place in the 1600s in Salem, Massachusetts, following a woman with a gift for magic. Next on their October list is The Girl in the Mirror by Rose Carlyle, and this follows the story of 2 identical twins and what happens when one begins to sort of take over the other's life. It sounds really interesting, full of family dynamics, but also has a mystery thriller kind of twist. And finally, Leave the World Behind by Rumaan Alam. Oh my god, this book takes place in Long Island! I'm from Long Island! So this is a book I've never heard of before until this very moment, but now I have to read. It follows a couple that has escaped away from their city life for the weekend, and there is a massive blackout and people show up to their door and claim to be the owners of the house that they're renting. So it's all about what happens. I have to say, I've been getting all of the Book of the Month selections for a couple of months now, and this is probably my favorite because 4 of these books I would solidly read and really think that I would enjoy. So if any of these titles interest you as well, you can get your first Book of the Month box for only $9.99 using the code BOOKUP. Book of the Month really does give you the best deal on some amazing selections from the best fiction new releases, and you can skip a month at any time at no cost to you. So I definitely recommend giving them a try and getting your first box using the link in the description. So good morning. I completely dropped my tea on my brand new car mats. So I'm currently working at a mental health counseling private practice on Long Island, and I love my internship site. The work environment is really nice. I get to work in my own office all day, and so I privately sit with my computer with my clients. All the rooms are decorated really nice, and just the whole office is quiet and has a really nice vibe. And I also absolutely adore both of my supervisors. So One of my supervisors is actually one of my professors, and I have the same professors for my entire program, so I've known him for many years and we have a really great relationship. And then my other supervisor is the one that I spend more time with because I'm with her 3 days a week, and they're just both so brilliant, and I know that I'm just gonna get really great training from being here. I feel that every time I go into work, and it's great. Right now my clients are aged like 10 to 28. It's mostly women, but I'm actually going to be seeing an older man this week. What has been difficult about my new schedule is kind of just like the overall time management. So I work 4 days a week, mostly in the mornings, which is good because then I have like my evenings, but it's like 20 hours a week, and coming from like when I quit my last job, I've only been doing YouTube like full time, and school of course is part-time. But I really feel like I've been handling it well, which is good. I've been using the word adjusting a lot. I just feel like I'm constantly in this period of adjusting, because when things are unfamiliar, I reach a point of like, oh my gosh, like I feel like I'm in a crisis, and then I get through it and it feels better the next time. So I think that's what adjusting is supposed to be, and it's been going well. The other thing I have kind of been adjusting to though, as a part of this whole new schedule, is my commute. My private practice is like 50 minutes away. I'm not driving at like high traffic times, so it's almost always pretty smooth, and I got a lot of audiobook listening done, which is awesome. I am currently listening to The House in the Cerulean Sea by TJ Klune, and I am absolutely obsessed with it. Oh my goodness, I only have a few chapters left, and I honestly might finish it today with how much I've been flying through audiobooks, and I'm so sad because it's incredible. So this is the lobby of my office. Immediately when you step in, it just feels really calm and serene. And every morning, the first thing I have to do when I walk in is take my temperature to make sure that no one has COVID. This is one of the 2 main offices that I'm typically in. It looks super cute for working with clients in, but I basically just sit at the desk with my computer alone all day. Monday was a pretty easy day. I had 2 sessions. One was with a new client, which I think went really well. I also had supervision with my supervisor where we talked about my cases for about an hour, and then the rest of the time I just spent doing notes. And in the last few minutes of my shift, I was taking photos of a book that is called the Adult Psychotherapy Treatment Planner. There's also one for adolescents and children, and it basically just lists a bunch of goals and objectives that you can use for different types of mental health conditions. But because I don't own it myself, I was taking pictures of my supervisor's copy just so that I could have them with me wherever I'm doing my notes. So it is currently about 4:30. I finished my day at work and it was pretty smooth. I think honestly it was like my smoothest day at my internship so far. So I have 2 classes tonight, and the 2 classes that I have are assessment and counseling. So it's kind of all about the different like tests and assessments that we use as counselors. And then I also have community and crisis counseling. I have my assessment course every Monday, but then with my crisis class, that is every other week, and then we have some asynchronous work. So this is like my first night that I'm actually meeting the teacher, and we'll have like our first lecture, which will be interesting. Unfortunately though, I did not do all of my homework this weekend. So I'm now a little stressed because I have some work to get done before class and I only have about an hour. And on top of that, I got a new chair, which you can see hanging out over here. So I have been using this black chair for a couple of years now, maybe like 5 years. And it was like a shitty office chair that my old job didn't want. And I was like, I need an office chair, I'll take it. And it's worked fine since then, so I've just been dealing with it. But I really needed a new office chair, and I've been dying for it to come in every single day, and it finally did. So I know for a fact that I'm not going to get anything done today because I want to put this chair together so badly, and I want to sit in it for class. So I'm going to put the chair together. Hopefully it won't take too long, and then I'm gonna run through some work before I jump into class for the night. my new chair. I got this pink swivel chair from Wayfair, which is where I get a lot of my furniture now. The setup process was super easy. It literally took me 10 minutes to put this chair together and it feels great. What I was most excited for about this chair is not only that it has like some kind of arm support, which my other one didn't have, but I can comfortably cross my legs and sit, which is how I prefer to sit a lot of the time. And it has a back. It has like a nice big surround back, so I can feel really comfortable sitting here. So I'm very excited to use it. So I don't have that much time before class. I think I have like maybe a little over 30 minutes. So I am going to do some of that reading that I need to do. And I'm also going to eat something because I am hungry. So I think my mom is currently making some pizza. So I'm gonna hopefully have some pizza while I do my reading. I made it through both of my classes tonight and they went fine. With the professor that I met for the first time, she was really nice. So it seems like it's going to be a good semester. I also did get all of the homework done that I needed to before it was due. So I'm feeling really good about that, and overall I had a pretty productive and accomplished day. Now, part of my homework for my community and crisis counseling course is actually to do something related to self-care for yourself. In counseling, that's honestly the homework that I get at least like one semester from each class. We are really big on counselor self-care in this field. So the thing that I told myself that I would do for self-care this week is I would get ready for my night and do my nightly routine, which is to take off my makeup, wash my face, and brush my teeth. And the other thing that I would like to do tonight for self-care is to read a bit. Especially during the semester, I have difficulty keeping up a normal reading schedule. And in theory, I love the idea of reading at night and I enjoy reading at night, but it's really difficult for me to get myself to do so when I get into bed and I'm like exhausted and all I want to do is like scroll on social media or like watch something and go to bed. So the perspective I try and have when I read before bed is like if I read like 10 pages or a chapter, like that is enough for me. It's more about like the getting into the routine of like reading before bed rather than like trying to read as much as I can. I'm currently reading The Unraveling of Cassidy Holmes by Elisa R. Sloan, and I am enjoying it so far. It's definitely got some Daisy Jones vibes as it follows like a girl pop group in the early 2000s. And I did not mention this before, but I did finish The House in the Cerulean Sea by T.J. Klune on my way home today. And as expected, I absolutely loved it. I really think it's a new favorite of the year for me because I just loved everything about it. So now I have to determine what audiobook I want to start tomorrow. Oh goodness, I should have planned that tonight. So I'm going to snuggle into bed, get a little bit of reading done, like just whatever I feel comfortable with, and then I will doze off to sleep and wake up for the next day. Happy Tuesday. I actually got a great sleep last night, which I'm really pleased about. I did only read one chapter before falling asleep, but that was my goal, so I'm really happy about that as well. This morning I am just eating some breakfast because I got all ready with a couple of extra minutes to spare, so when I have like 10 minutes in the morning, I try to just like sit down, eat, maybe read for a couple of minutes as well, which I'm gonna do. And speaking of reading, I decided to pick up City of Fallen Angels on audiobook. Hashtag unexpected Cassandra Clare. I didn't really have any audiobooks lined up and I didn't want to waste time looking this morning, so they had it on Scribd. I had it ready to go and I started listening. I did forget that I don't like the male narrator for City of Fallen Angels, like, at all. He gives all the characters like weird Brooklyn accents that just don't sound authentic. But I do think the female narrator for Clary kind of fits her tone and whatnot. So I'm excited to be back in the Mortal Instruments world and like continuing this reread that I've been doing this year. Today is my long day at work. I work 10 to 6 in my internship, but that is like the only thing on my agenda today. And my day doesn't feel too crowded either because I don't have clients until the afternoon. So I get in the morning and I have time to do some notes, and also on Tuesdays, because I'm there all day, my internship site buys me lunch. So that's really exciting and I always look forward to that too. I'm hopeful it's gonna be a good day, so I'm gonna do some eating and reading and just like finish up those last couple of things I need to do before I head out this morning. So I am actually alone in the office today for at least part of the day, which is not typical. Currently like 11:30 and I've just been doing some more of my client notes. I feel a little behind because I've been having to edit some others. So now I'm gonna dive into doing a little bit more of notes. It's been a pretty chill day so far though. I don't have clients until later, so maybe I'll check in with you guys on my break and then after I'm done for the day. So it was my day to choose from where we were to order lunch from, and I chose a local ramen spot, which was absolutely delicious. I always love ramen, and I watched some Sister on my break, which is what I've been binging recently. I have an hour lunch break, which is really nice and long, so after I finished eating, I decided to take a couple of minutes to just do some reading and get some extra pages in. Hey there. I have not updated you guys in quite a long time. The rest of my day went fine. I actually had one client be a no-show, which doesn't happen too frequently, and it's the first time it's happened to me at this site, but all is okay. My other 2 sessions went really well, I think. I got some more of my notes and paperwork done. Honestly, I've done like nothing tonight. I really wanted to be like productive and maybe edit a video, but I worked all day and I was really tired. So I'm just trying to get into the habit of like being kind to myself when I have a really long day at work or when I get a lot of things done, that I like don't necessarily have to be productive and get stuff done the night after. The only thing I really did after work was I FaceTimed Jake for like 3 hours almost. If you don't know, I have been dating a man named Jake for like 9 months now. Jake is very special to me. He makes me really happy, and I was like missing him a lot today, so I'm really glad that I got to spend the night talking to him. And it definitely felt like a good night. Like I feel good that that's all I did. And if you haven't met him in previous videos up until this point, you will meet him in this one because he's coming over this weekend. So that should be fun. So because I didn't vlog a lot today and I just have to really get ready for bed, I figured I would like film my nighttime routine, which is nothing special. It's literally just taking off my makeup, brushing my teeth, and washing my face. But I'm gonna do that, so I hope you enjoy. I don't know why that feels so stupid to say, but enjoy my nighttime routine. It is Wednesday, so I am up and early again, ready to go to work. Today I only work 10 to 2 again, so it should be a short day. I have 2 clients and I'll be doing a lot of note writing again. Every morning though, I've been wanting to show you my outfits because it's like nice being able to get dressed for a purpose and go out for the first time in like quite a lot of months. So this is my OOTD, I have this like daisy, it's actually a dress that is from American Eagle with a cute slit in it. And then I have this blue sweater that I got from Charlotte Russe, and I just tucked it under so it looks a little cropped. I slept well, I'm feeling ready for the day, and I hope that you guys all watching are having a good day too. Okay, so I was feeling really good today. I had a really great day and time went quickly, and I'm feeling motivated to like get home and continue doing work. And then I got my co-star notification, which my day at a glance says, silence your ego. So now I just don't know what to believe. So I think I mentioned this earlier in my vlog that I just like always feel better when I speak to my clients. Like talking to them kind of reinvigorates me, and I feel good when I'm helping people and like doing what I'm meant to do. So I have my long 50-minute drive home, and I'm going to be listening to more of City of Fallen Angels. And I also feel good because I got a lot of my notes done today. If you think that being a therapist is just talking to people and like not writing stuff, you're very wrong, because we have to do notes for each client session. We have to do an initial assessment about like all of their presenting issues, why they're in counseling, and kind of like just assess their whole lives, their family, their social life and whatnot. And then we also have to do a treatment plan, which involves writing out multiple goals for each client that they want to accomplish, and also like the objective things and tasks that they're gonna do to actually achieve them. So in the first few weeks of meeting clients, it's like a lot of paperwork for me, and I've been falling behind a little bit, but I got most of like my treatment plans done. So I have a couple to work on over the weekend, but I'm feeling more confident in writing treatment plans. I was a little nervous about that in the past. So as for the rest of the day, I have class at 5:25 again. So I have 3 classes this semester, and my class on Wednesdays is my internship class. Essentially half of my internship class is like group supervision, where we like bring in cases, we talk about issues we're encountering or good things that we've encountered in our internship site. It's a way for us to like process what we're going through in an internship. And then typically we'll also have like a lecture related to like issues we'll encounter and things to consider when being in this internship experience. Now, on top of having my internship and doing YouTube and going to school, I am also a graduate assistant for my program, which means that I do work for them, and they give me like a small stipend at the end of each semester, and they also pay for one of my classes. So that's really great for me. And I like being a graduate assistant as well, because what I mostly do is run my program social media. If you want to follow my program, you can follow us at Malloy CMHC, and I post a lot about like what our program is doing on there and about our students, but also like I try and make some posts about just like mental wellness in general and issues that are going on in the counseling world. And using this break in between school and internship is a good way for me to log some of those hours. So I think I'm going to try and stick with that plan today and get some graduate assistant work done, like planning some social media posts and putting them together. One other goal that I really want to set for myself to accomplish tonight is to film a video. I know I'm filming a video right now, but I have like a video with a sponsorship that I have a deadline for, so I have to get it done. And I have been pushing it off for quite a few days just because I've been tired or busy. So it would make my life a lot easier if I got it done tonight, so that my off days I can dedicate to like schoolwork and relaxing. So I'm not sure if I'll get it done tonight, but filming a video tonight would be like my main like personal work goal. And because I'm feeling so good today, I think I could really accomplish it, but we will see. Why, yes, I did buy blue light glasses. Thank you for noticing. Blue light glasses seem like so trendy and mainstream right now, but honestly, I feel so much better using them already because I'm literally, as you can see, I stare at a screen all day. So what I'm doing for my graduate assistantship today is I posted like an uplifting, like self-care type post on our social media. I reposted a bunch of stuff on our story, and I saved other posts I want to repost later. And now what I'm doing is I had sent out an email to all of our students asking them for photos and like a sentence or two on something they did over their summer break, and I got a lot of responses. So today I'm kind of just organizing them, downloading all the pictures and formatting the caption so that it can be posted tomorrow. I can't decide what playlist I want to listen to. I have not listened to the Lil Peep live stream radio on YouTube in a while, which for like many years since 2017, that was like the only thing I would listen to while doing work. So I'm gonna listen to it and I'm gonna have so much fun. Oh my gosh, so ignore my fucking dirty screen. I'm gonna clean that. I haven't been on the Lil Peep stream in like probably a couple months. And there's this new little animation of him walking while each of the song plays, and that's so exciting. I love it. So I finished class and I am now just touching up my makeup before I get ready to film because I'm very motivated to continue on with my goal to film tonight. I also am going to cook myself a really quick dinner because I'm hungry. So recently I've become really invested in HelloFresh. To be clear, this is not a sponsorship, this is just a shout out. I am someone who has never really cooked for themselves. I never cook, I don't know how to cook, it's intimidating and time consuming and I don't like it. But I got one of those like deals on starting your first HelloFresh box and I've really loved it and I've just continued since. And then after I eat, I am going to be filming the BookTube oldie tag, which was created by one of my very good friends, Monica Kim. So I've really been looking forward to doing the BookTube oldie tag when I reached 200,000 subscribers, and I finally did, which is really exciting. You know, that video I'll definitely go way more in depth about my gratitude, but I'm just really grateful for all of the opportunities and support that I get because of you guys, and I'm super happy with the way that BookTube has become a huge part of my life, and I don't want that to change right now. I was really afraid that when I like got done with class after working all day that I wouldn't be motivated to film, but I've been really looking forward to filming this video. Like I had my outfit and my jewelry picked out like in advance, and I like my makeup today, so I am looking forward to it. And because it is like a more like personal reflective video, I think it will take less effort for me to film than something where I'm like intensely talking about my thoughts on books. It appears they are doing construction work outside of my house from like 8 p.m. until God knows what time in the morning this week. I finished filming and I'm so glad I pushed through and filmed tonight because I had as much fun as I knew I would. Very excited to dive in and get into editing that video, and I'm just feeling good about being so productive all day. I didn't mention this earlier, but what we talked about in my internship class today is something I mentioned earlier, and that is how in grad school we talk a lot about self-care. So that was really our lecture for this week. And one of our assignments is that we had to pair up with someone in our class, and we have to like hold them accountable for doing something for self-care for 7 days. So my self-care is going to be doing my nightly routine, which I did yesterday. So I'm gonna get ready and go do that. And one of my classmates and I are going to touch base every night so that he goes on a nightly walk and I get my night routine done. So I'm going to go do that. Not sure how I'm feeling about reading tonight. I am pretty tired, but I also feel like I could push through and read like a chapter, so maybe I should. Tomorrow is an off day for me from my internship, but it is still a work from home day. Like, my off days are not completely open off days. Those are like the times where I need to get the most work done. So because today was so good, I'm feeling good about tomorrow as well, and I am hopeful that I can have another productive, feel-good day. I was really excited to start my off day at the gym. Gyms only recently started opening up by me in New York, and it was nice because it was super like not crowded, but I just did a little bit of cardio, some arms and some ab workouts, and it felt really good to be back for the first time since before quarantine started. So it's now 10 o'clock and I finished at the gym this morning. I feel like I had a pretty light workout, but still really good. I got my retro blend smoothie, which I get pretty much almost every time I go to the gym. And this is the berry good one with chocolate protein, they're a fat burner, and then it is like strawberry, raspberry, and blueberry, I think. They're so delicious. I'm obsessed. So before I go home, hop in the shower and get ready for my day, I'm doing something a little interesting that I think is a cool thing to share in this vlog. So a couple of years ago, the people that bought the house from us had emailed me because they had some mail that had like emmmabooks on it. So they looked up emmmabooks and found me. So every like 2 years or so, he's like, I have some mail for you if you want to come pick it up. I don't know what it is, maybe it's not important, but it would be cool to show you guys like where I grew up. So that's where we're gonna go. And that adorable little house with the front porch is my childhood home. That's where I spent the first 20 years of my life, and I have so many amazing memories there. So if you guys enjoyed seeing my old house, I figured you might also like to see my old high school. So this is where I went to high school, and this is where my mom worked while I was in high school. She was like an aide for the special needs department. And I definitely have some really good and bad times here, but mostly really fond. I'm like still close with a lot of my teachers, or even people who are faculty that like weren't my teachers and I just got to know them over the years. And I come back almost every year to do talks about mental health at least like one time a year. So I'm still pretty involved. So I got home from the gym and running a few errands, got all ready, and now what I'm going to do first today is go to a local coffee shop with my sister. So I'm excited to take you along. East Rock Coffee is a brand new coffee shop that just opened in Island Park, and I'm already so obsessed with it. I spend a lot of time at cafes doing work or just reading, so I especially love when I'm able to support like a smaller independent business, and especially one like this that is Black owned. Today I got a sort of Earl Grey tea latte. I wasn't really sure what I ordered, but I know it was incredible and I definitely want to get it again. So something new my friends and I have been doing this semester is on Thursday nights we drive into Queens to our friend Victor's apartment, and we just sit together for the night and get our work done. We all kind of do our own independent work that we need to get done, and we basically sit in silence for like many hours just listening to music and being productive, and it has really been a huge game changer in terms of getting my work done. This week we decided to make dinner together, so Natalia and Victor did like all of the cooking, and it was absolutely delicious.
Dinner is served.
Oh my god.
Tonight we are having vegan spaghetti with meatballs.
This is so romantic.
Bon appetit.
Oh, merci beaucoup, mon chéri. I got through my first main edit of the video I had filmed yesterday, and I also got a full chapter's worth of reading done for school. We always take a midnight break to go up and hang out on the roof, which has a beautiful view of the New York City skyline, and something extra fun that we did this week is our friend Chelsea was filming a video for class, and it was all spooky themed, so we went outside and took some cool footage of her, and it ended up being really, really fun. Good morning, folks. It is Friday. I have not been doing a lot today. I did wake up and just randomly decide to make pancakes from scratch, which turned out pretty good, and I'm really glad I did. I also got ready this morning, and as you can see, I have these little daisies out of gems and pearls that I put on to match my shirt.
But everything's alright.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
I'm vlogging.
You're vlogging.
Yeah.
What's up, Emma's vlog?
This was supposed to be my clip saying Jake's about to come over, but
do it.
Now you're here.
Hi.
Hi, Jake.
Hi, Emma.
How was your morning? What did you do today?
My morning was great. I had a meeting for a project that I'm working on. Went and got a cavity filled. You can't.
Delicious.
And I went thrifting, and I got really dope pants.
These cool pants. And then what I didn't get to say before, because you interrupted me because you came in, which I'm not complaining about. Today, I did a whole lot of nothing. I didn't get out of bed until like 11 because I was out with my friends studying very late. And then I also just like cleaned up my room, and pretty much that's it.
What a day.
Yes, a fun-filled day off.
What are we gonna do now?
Now we're going to get Chipotle, which I'm so excited about.
Chipotle.
And we want to hopefully find some place like outside because it's pretty nice out.
Yeah, it's not bad.
So we're gonna, we're gonna explore a place to go.
Go sit and eat.
So Jake and I made a delicious dinner of barbecue pork burgers with some French fries. I think we did pretty good.
I think we did really good, but we haven't tried them yet.
Okay, give it a go. Let me know how it is.
Alright. Okay. Alright. Alright. Oh.
Is it good? I co-sign this amazing pork burger. Again, these are from HelloFresh. At HelloFresh, please sponsor me. I love you so much.
Yeah, do that.
So, Jake and I decided to go on a midnight walk. There is no one around because clearly most people are home and in bed, which is why we're not wearing masks. But it's a really beautiful night out. It's been really gorgeous this whole weekend so far.
Yeah.
So we should definitely be taking more walks because it feels good to get outside for just a couple minutes.
Get your steps in. We're currently driving on a highway near Emma's, and this is a section of this highway that I call the Dolphins. As you can see, it's very bumpy, but the road's not bumpy, it's just the way it's paved is kind of like your dolphins hopping out of the water. So as you can see, as we hit these bumps, that it's a little bit like dolphins jumping out of the water.
It's very porpoise.
It has true porpoise.
So I have not vlogged at all today, but it has been another day of just chilling and doing nothing, which I feel like is the best kind of weekends you can have when you're like a busy student sometimes. I woke up and washed my hair, and I actually had my mom braid my hair today because I love the way that she braids, even though I can do it myself.
Looks great.
Thank you. Oh, so sunny. So sunny. Jake and I went to East Rock Coffee for like lunch.
Represent.
Today, and it was really good. We both got the chicken fontaine ciabatta sandwich. It was very yummy. What did you get to drink?
A pumpkin latte, because I am all about autumn.
It's pumpkin season, baby. And I got the Pink Island, which is a very summery drink. Yeah, the Pink Island was like a different take on the pink drink. It is way less sweet and more like hibiscus and earthy in flavor, so I really enjoyed it. And now we are heading off to see some of Jake's friends because it is a really lovely day out, as you can see by this irritating sun. Mini Muffin. Do you want to explain Mini Muffin?
When you see a Mini Cooper, you're all familiar with punch buggy, no punchbacks. When you see a Mini Cooper, you rub the person next to you's thigh and say Mini Muffin. Please do this with willing participants.
You've never explained to me if you made this up or if this is like something you
A college
learned.
friend passed it on to me, which is funny because I'm known as like the Mini Cooper fanatic. You're currently seeing this video inside my third Mini that I've owned. If anybody wants to talk Mini in the comments, I will show up and talk Mini. We just get them in the thigh and just Mini Muffin. And there's no punchback rules. You catch them. You can't use the same Mini twice in a drive. So if you're circling and you pass that Mini again, it's off limits. And any Mini Cooper model counts. So there's plenty of models out there. Yeah.
Let the games begin.
Mini Muffin.
Mini Muffin.
Okay.
Good morning, happy Sunday. So today is the last day of this weekly vlog. I have really enjoyed vlogging what I feel has been just like a very mundane week, because I feel like a lot of people say that like you shouldn't live your life through a camera and like taking photos of everything takes you out of the experience. And I strongly disagree with that, because vlogging actually helps me to be more mindful, because I'm constantly reflecting on my feelings and experiences, and I'm taking extra time to document everything that I'm doing. There were a couple of things that I wanted to do during this vlog that I didn't get to just because of being busy. So if you guys are interested in more of these like casual weekly vlogs of just like whatever I end up doing, I would love to know. So today is Sunday and I am once again at my internship this morning / this early afternoon. I work 10 to 2 today, and I think it's gonna be a pretty quick day. I'm only there for 4 hours and I have 3 clients, and then afterwards we have an hour of supervision. And I'm not sure if I've mentioned what supervision is, but it's essentially like a weekly meeting that we have for at least an hour with our supervisors. And it's mostly a way for us to like discuss our cases and to get guidance on what we should be working towards and going over with our clients, but also like talking about how we are doing as a counseling intern and how the whole experience is impacting us, and like other plans that we're going to eventually do. So I think today is going to go pretty fast because I will not be watching the clock at all. I'll be engaged in my work the whole time. And I have a 15-minute drive that I'm gonna go take and listen to some of City of Fallen Angels. Oh, I did not really talk about last night, which was a lot of fun. We just hung outside and had some drinks and talks, and then we ended up playing a little bit of Rock Band in the evening, which was really fun because I haven't played that game in forever. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I got a really good sleep last night because I was super tired, so it feels like it's gonna be a good day too. So this is the other office that I'm in for the other half of the week, and both of them are just so comfortable for me to spend my time in. I brought my sandwich from yesterday for lunch and watched some Sister while getting my notes done and eating. So this is my cute little digital therapy room where I see all of my clients, and something funny I wanted to show you is that with my water bottle, when I'm drinking it, it looks like I have a goatee the whole time. So I am just like laughing in my head wondering if my clients think the same thing. Hello there, friends. So it is about 3 o'clock now. I'm almost home from my internship today. Today was a pretty normal, typical day. I just had a lot of sessions, and then we had supervision, which went really well. The one thing that is changing this week though is I got a text while I was there from my other supervisor that I work with during the week, who said that her daughter is sick and she does not want to come into the office until she has her test results. So I am actually working from home next week, which is going to be different because although I'm doing school from home and I did my internship from home for most of last semester, I haven't with these clients and with this place yet. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see how I handle like all of the new stressors and responsibilities entirely on my own at home. So now I am heading home. I'm almost home, and I definitely have some work. Oh, there's another motorcycle gang. What is going on today? I feel like I have a lot to do today, and it's not reasonable for me to say I'm gonna do all of it. So right now I'm gonna say I'm just not getting it all done. Things that I could do and that I would feel good about completing or making some progress on are client notes. I have a ton to do, especially with 3 more that I gotta do today. I still have some homework to do before tomorrow, and I really need to finish a video so I can have it submitted and have something to upload next week. A good thing about working from home is I don't have this like 2 hours worth of commuting every day, so that's gonna give me more time to do work during the week. But I'm feeling good. It's a lovely day out, and Jake is still at mine. He's been like just chilling at mine until I got home, so we're gonna hang out for the rest of the day while I get some work done, and I'm looking forward to it. Alrighty, so that really concludes this weekly vlog of what I did this week as a grad student and YouTuber and all around general person. I had a lot of fun filming this week. I really enjoy making vlogs and just like documenting my everyday life, and I know many of you enjoy watching that as well. So if you'd like more weekly vlogs like this in the future, please let me know in the comments below. But that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you soon for a new one. Bye!